Ukrainians have honestly been phenomenal, especially in juniors and cadets, considering everything that's going on with them. Uh, it's awful that the FA has let the Russians back in, and they should absolutely reverse that decision. Anyway, on the Maksymenko versus Alicia Klasik, probably. The classic Polish mask that looks like they're wearing an eye mask. Fence with the force. Feel your opponent. Very active fencing from Maksymenko, despite the fact that she's a lanky French gripper. Normally you'd see them to be a lot more patient. She's absolutely going for everything. Just the way you have to do it. This is a good bout for a non-combativity bout. Let's do a commentary check. Is David King talking? Yes, he is. It says something that I have to wait that long to find out if he's on the mic. A lot of very non-committal commitments. Because you commit and that happens. A lot of long attacks from Maksymenko, looking for probably Klasik to be going backwards after a step forward, but not quite far enough. Klasik's probably looking to go forward when Maksymenko goes into a long lunge. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And double. Good flush from Klasik. They're active and they're looking for touches, but not a lot of high commitment stuff from either one. So every touch is going to be super important. Not a lot to change for either side. They're still poking and prodding. It's just going to be very minor adjustments here. Maksymenko takes 6. Take 6. Klasik with that half step extension that we talked about from the Japanese lady, I forget her name. A little bit of a different change there where Klasik takes the second step forward, Maksymenko duck counters. Ooh. Good deep 4 from Maksymenko. Klasik is trying to go left and gets completely tangled up. And then the eventual late hit. Good equalizer from Maksymenko. Good patience as well. That was a very tempting counterattack opportunity. Oh. These kids can't hit the target. This is the third or fourth bout with a very necessary touch that neither fencer got. Poke, 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 poke. Yeah, there it is. Maksymenko finally gets the timing right on Klasik's retreat. With that long attack she has. Now she's in the driver's seat. She's starting to figure things out on Klasik with either the 4 or the attack. Klasik's response is probably going to be that. I take it one step farther from what Maksymenko is looking for and parry riposte on her long attack. And there it is in variation with a counterattack. But finding the timing Maksymenko is looking for on her long attack, giving it to her, but at Klasik's choice. I missed that one. Just caught Maksymenko flat-footed. That was a good 3 touches in a row from Klasik. Well done by her. Shout out to both fencers' shoelaces, which you probably can't have any obvious Ukrainian representation because it's the FIE. But blue and yellow shoelaces, what are they going to do? They can't make you change your shoelaces. Who brings extra shoelaces? Four in a row now from Klasik. It's 7-5. It was 5-3. End of the second. So pretty good by Klasik. We said Maksymenko had 2 options, which was the late parry or the attack. And Klasik has neutralized both of them by drawing out the attack and not attacking herself. Let's see what Maksymenko can do to change it. Possibly turn it into a 2-tempo attack. Ooh, that was excellent from Klasik. Step back, draw the attack, see the opening. That's so hard to do when you've picked your foot up after a foot charge. That long lunge like that, to get that in time. Very hard, very well done. Another one from Klasik to make it 6 in a row. And that's the downside now of being someone who looks for counterattacks, although Maksymenko isn't really. But Maksymenko's one offensive option is neutralized completely, and she has nothing else. She has a defensive option, but she can't use it because Klasik is never going to attack. Oh, that was amazing. Maksymenko absolutely thought she'd gone off the back of the ship. Klasik just barely catches herself, sees the touch hasn't done. And, don't look at the box, as they always say. So a good adjustment really by Maksymenko is to push Klasik so far that she has to attack. It almost worked the first time, a little bit less well that time. It's a problem if you wait till you're 5 touches down to make an adjustment, 4 touches down. You gotta score perfectly every time. You gotta be adjusting constantly throughout the bout. See, now Maksymenko's coming in with a lot more searches. It means Klasik's looking for a lot more attacks. A lot more opportunities to attack and prep. Maksymenko will take that opportunity to parry, but doesn't quite have the patience to pull it off. It's a stressful way to fence on both sides. There it is. There's the 4 we were talking about. And hey, she's starting her comeback sooner than other people we've watched, so... Ooh, not quite there. But same deal. If Klasik's not going to launch a good attack for her, she has to be patient enough. Maksymenko has to be patient enough to push Klasik all the way back to the end of the piece. Alright, not bad. There it is. Cut Klasik off distance made Klasik get out of balance to dodge the first one. Came back, pulled the second one. Got the hit. Ooh. Oh. Great action by Klasik. She knows Maksymenko is looking for her attack. She fakes it, pulls back, fakes it again, gets Maksymenko out of distance. Great counterattack. That was set up the sequence before. And finished. Excellent.